So, back at it again like a motherfucking crack addict. I said that on a whole nother YouTube channel that I got. Yeah. But it's your boy Last Scribe. I'm back at it with a third one. I said I was gonna stand up, but I finally got the right lighting and all that stuff, how I usually like things, you know. This is how I like to do it. Like this, simple. I gotta do it early in the morning or when the light just hit right. You know what I'm saying? But we got one. And we're gonna do Gladiator. Gladiator review. Now since like Gladiator come out in a couple more days on the 24th or something, that's in Georgia or something. Or if you got, I guess you one of those people who just watch it early. I want to be one of those people. Soon. But Gladiator is perfect. You know, why not? But I'm gonna just read off my notes real quick, and we're gonna walk this down. You feel me? Gladiator, directed by Ridley Scott and released in 2000. An epic historical drama that left a significant mark on cinema. Starring Russell Crowe as Maximus, and a Roman general who seeks vengeance against the corrupt emperor, played by Joaquin Phoenix as Commodus. Praised for intense action sequences and compelling performances, blending fictional elements with historical context, portraying political warfare and brutality or beauty of ancient Rome. At the time it was made, it for sure had its critics, but still revived the swords and sandals genre, winning 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Actor. Safe to say now, the movie does its job securing a sequel with the longer wait for over 2 decades. And that is facts. I looked it up. It's 2 decades since then. And the fact that you can have that opportunity, he could have been made the film. I've been waiting. I'm like 4 years ago or a couple of years ago, I was thinking, why have this man not made another, you know what I'm saying? Come to find out, Buddy Ben had it in the tuck, you know what I'm saying? But, or maybe I'm not in tune that much into films to where I should know what's going on already. But that's besides the point. We get a sequel, bro. I have not looked at critics or people who I guess already gave their opinion and stuff. I don't really like doing that. Because I like watching the film and just, you know, right then and there and stuff like that. But we're going to continue because I got plenty more to say to it. I really be writing notes down. And it's not how people be having voiceovers, which I will do that sooner or later. Because I don't know if I like this way or not, but right now I do. It don't even matter. I like this way. Yeah, I'm going to learn how to do that other stuff too. But back to what we here for. All right, plot. The narrative is for sure a revenge story, a revenge tale, interwoven with themes in loyalty, honor, and corruption of power. The movie begins with Roman Empire at its reign, with the leadership of Emperor Marcus Aurelius, played by Richard Harris. As Maximus, being the general, a loyal general chosen by the emperor to succeed him, but under the jealousy of the emperor's son, Commodus, murdered his father, stealing the throne, starting a cold path for Maximus. I always get Marcus and Maximus mixed up. It just, even when I watch the film, I just think of Marcus instead of Maximus. But Maximus is a fine name. But out of betrayal, forced to slavery, eventually becoming a gladiator. Seeking revenge while rising to his opportunity of the longer wait to return to his family. Now, mind you, his family did die after all the turmoil that happened through the first, like, I guess, 30 minutes of the film, 40 minutes of the film. A lot. That's how you kick a film off, right there, bam. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would like films. Like I said with The Devil's Own, they kicked the hook in quick, bam. First 10 minutes of the movie, first 5 minutes of the movie, you're already intrigued right there. So that's what I like. You know, get me there while I'm already there, twin. While I'm already looking, while I'm already listening, while I'm already feeling. That's what you're supposed to do. Continue. Goddamn. Character development. Maximus. I got it right this time. It's definitely a career-defining performance for the actor. Most definitely. It'll probably put him on the map after that. He probably was on the map after that too. Before that. But this role right here, it really stamped them. You know, and every actor probably needs that. I don't care how high you are, how low you are. Every actor needs a stamp to where, yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying? And he did that. But back to what I was saying. Infused with stoicism and vulnerability, making him a warrior and a deeply human being. Tagging himself with honor, grief, loyalty, all while making him a relatable protagonist. Because everybody wants to relate to the person that's rising to the occasion. And that's what Ridley Scott depicted or conveyed perfectly. Perfectly. It's a great art. Hands down. Commodus. Another stellar performance. With the backing of chilling and complex individual. And Joaquin Phoenix plays those type of characters, good or bad, immensely. What's the recent Joaquin Phoenix where he played Napoleon? Another great, you know? It's crazy. That man is chef's kiss. But to continue, capturing insecurities, ambition, and tons of moral corruption, making him more than a villain, but fueled with desire. From everything granting him power. And that's a scary thing, to be honest with you. Making him unsettling, not knowing how far he will go, making him a mesmerizing character. It's just, in my opinion, I love the bad guy more than the good guy. I'm not talking about no in between good guy, bad guy. I forgot what you call that, but I love the bad guy more because that's the person that's gonna make the good guy work even more harder. You know what I'm saying? It's like I always think opposite because it's already the opposite is the finish line. You know what I'm saying? So if you see the finish line already, you already see what you have to do. You know, so that's just how I be thinking sometimes, and I like bad guys more. They been had something fucked up happen to them, or they putting themselves through something that they don't really have to do. And sometimes I can relate with that sometimes, but in the end, you know, you gotta learn somehow. If you lose or you win, you gonna have to learn somehow. And that's why I really like Commodus a lot. I like the bad guys a lot sometimes. So Commodus, great character, great actor, did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Slimy, but did his thing. I'm having a hard time with her name, but the sister to Commodus, Lucilla. I'm gonna say, if I said that wrong, I am slow. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say Lucilla embodies strength, a woman navigating political and family turmoil, highlighting resilience and intelligence mainly between Maximus and Commodus. And majority of that is with Commodus because he's, like I said, unsettling. How do you operate around a person like that? and she does it with sideline characters like Maximus' most loyal servant. I forget his name, but the actual person, not the character, that has the slash on his face. Him, people who are willing. Now speaking on the Senate that are willing to actually be for the people, and have her intelligence be bright when she speak to them, and the people who are against her in the Senate, to where she is resilient enough to not stand down as her father taught her to. Now, mind you, in the first 10 or 30 minutes of the movie, her father wished she was a man because she had all the qualities. Damn, her father was fucked up to her brother. I ain't gonna cap. Her father. Marcus did not fuck with his son. And I kept saying that to myself, even while I wrote the notes, even while I watched the film. That man did not fuck with his son, bro, at all. When I first watched it when I was a child, he do not fuck with his son. And I see why, but like, damn, that fucked up. But at the same time, you gotta make an investment into what he created. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to invest in something, I gotta invest in the right thing. If it's my daughter, but even though she was a woman, if it's the general, even though it's gonna make somebody mad, you gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day. That's real life. You know what I'm saying? A huge investment. So understandable. Music. Scored by Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer did a whole bunch of Batman, a whole bunch of stuff I probably don't even know, but A1 score dude. With the blend of haunting vocal performance by Lisa Gerard, complementing the film's themes of loss, vengeance, and hope. And you felt that throughout the movie, every moment, every beat. That's a fact. So, brief moment for music. It's huge in film, as I said before throughout other reviews. I said, never a slight. It carries it without you even knowing. That's what it's supposed to do. The themes of the film, it dives into the moral complexities of leadership and the consequences of corruption, like the nature of justice or journeys of struggle for freedom and the fight against tyranny. Now, and the main example of that is understanding leadership. And that's one thing Maximus understood, Marcus understood, Lucilla understood, but not Commodus. He did not understand leadership. That's what made it, oh my, oof. That's what made it so, it was just that right there. He did not understand that. And he wanted it more than everybody, but even though Maximus understood it but didn't want it, it's like in my opinion, it's like, for their character, it's like, that's a noble thing, but at the same time, why be the general and not take up the next step, you know? When it's obvious, when you already prepared for it. It's like you stop. It's like, in a way, he put himself on the path to where he didn't have to be, you know? That, in my opinion. So, like, you can understand the role, but not to take it is probably a terrible decision to do. It's meant for you in anything. You understand it, so you probably are the perfect person to do it. Anything's going to take trials and tribulations or a change in the life That's what I'm understanding. That's what plenty of people understanding right now. So, and it could be a small leadership or a big one. It does not matter, but that's key, you know. And then towards the end of the film, where Commodus bring the game, not towards the middle of the film, where Commodus brings the games, and when it reaches towards the end, the people understand leadership, and they finally get that entertainment. The entertainment that's given to them is just not, I guess, not it, or just, it was the wrong leadership. It was like disguising itself in a way from Commodus than actual leadership to what the people needed, and that's what Marcus wanted to bestow for the people. You know, bring back freedom, bring back Rome. And Marcus Aurelius, I guess, to him was not up to the task, but for real, you were. Not Marcus Aurelius. Maximus probably was not up to the task, but inside he was. You know, some people just gotta take their best step forward and do what they gotta do. You know, but that's just my opinion. That's not a critique. That's just a life thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got that to say about that. Cinematography under Ridley Scott and John Matheson capture inside the Coliseum and outside of the Coliseum. Let me start that over. My bad. Under Ridley Scott and John Matheson capture inside the Coliseum and outside of it the reality of spectacle and entertainment to its fullest potential, while still grounding a story in a visceral reality. That's at a time in 2000, at a time like that, it was that's a great film even to this day, in my opinion. And to have that objectiveness or that eye to just be able to capture it like that, that's masterclass film cinematography all in one. So give hats off to those boys right there. So, and I wonder what films was like nominated around that time. You know, I don't even know. I'm gonna look that up, you know? But overall, a masterful, epic storytelling that stand to this very day, like I said before. And but the main thing, and we're done. We're done. But the main thing is the contrast between Maximus and Commodus, right? That is like Batman and Joker, or Superman and Lex Luthor, you know, or let's say Captain America and Iron Man. I'm naming hella comics. Let's dip out of there and dip somewhere else. Jack Sparrow and the English fleet, or whatever you want to call them during the piracy age. Or we can get literal. What's old dude name that was an actual pirate? Blackbeard and just English. You get what I'm saying. You get where I'm going. I hope you do. It's just like it's an ultimate contrast between each other, just by leadership and honor. You know, just those two things is just what differentiate or separate man from boy, you know? So, and that's one thing what this tells, other than honor and grief and redemption and all that stuff. It tells you what a man and what a boy is. A man arrives to the occasion no matter what. A boy just cries for it, you know? And that's what it was on its deepest level in a masculine or just storytelling through character. You know, that right there is huge to me. Now I did read on or look up on Chat GPT because we gotta use technology. You know, it's efficient. But I'll read it on there. First time I did not. First time. Let me get my phone real quick though. I was gonna read it like yeah, I'm gonna use this da 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 da. Nah, I'm gonna just read it straightforward. It says, how does Scott's direction enhance the contrast between Maximus and Commodus? Answer. Ridley Scott's direction in Gladiator enhances the contrast between Maximus and Commodus through visual storytelling and character framing. Scott uses lighting and camera angles to reflect their internal states and moral differences. Maximus is often depicted in natural light, symbolizing his honor and integrity, while Commodus is shown in shadows, highlighting his deceitful nature. The scenes where Marcus Aurelius discusses succession emphasize Maximus' reluctance for power versus Commodus' ambition, using close-ups to capture Commodus' growing despair and jealousy. This visual contrast underscores their opposing values and drives the nature tension. So that's another way, and another way it enhances the difference between those two. You know, through lighting, through just visual storytelling, like they said. But mine is more on a character level because I like to write, and I like characters more than anything because characters make it move to me. You know, I would love to screenwrite and all that stuff, but visual storytelling is a part of that, and you know, blase 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 blah. But I just wanted to make a good review for Gladiator because it's one of my favorite movies. And Gladiator, the sequel's coming out. Yeah, and I might have a, you know, like I did on this second review, have like some type of similarities of the movie and what I can show through the cam. You know, I tried doing that. I might do it again. Or I just might say, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained by now? If you are, you know what to do. Help a brother out. I thank you for anybody who watched this long. I know these things be long. But I am so grateful, you know. And I'm that guy for sure, and I will always be that guy, and plenty of people will see. But thank you. Show this to people who you want to show it to. Help a brother out, and I'll help you out, and we'll talk. So far, ain't nobody talk to me. Talk to me. I like to be talked to. Let's talk. And so I can talk my shit, man. And so y'all can talk y'all shit too. But for real though, are you not entertained? Because I definitely am. By myself sometimes. But thank you. Love, twin. Have a good day. And I'm out. Out.